Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So LSU's offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. And the Tigers pick up the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Here's the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Here's the pressure. Wide open downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it after 14. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Guys, let's chat for just a minute about Western Kentucky. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. So the big blitz on 3rd and almost unmanageable now leaves him in 4th and pretty much impossible.
Perfect job by the defense, being aggressive, taking advantage of a known passing situation, catching the offense a little bit off guard. Maybe they thought they were going to play a little bit more conservative, but the blitz gets home, and they get the quarterback for the sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sharp. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lost one down the sideline. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 4 over Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, the offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of his fundamentals.
Working that left side now. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown LSU. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown, now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
It's such a nice play getting that sack, and I'll tell you, what makes it worse is the fact that he has this crowd noise behind him. Death Valley is so loud, arguably the loudest stadium in the entire country, and I know that having played here before. You do not want to get behind the chains as an opposing quarterback with this crowd noise. It makes it so hard for your offensive line to hear the cadence and know when the snap is coming out, and you know it's helping this D-line get upfield. I think you saw an example of that on that last play.
Pocket breaking down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player.
And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. At midfield, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Hilltoppers in the hurry-up.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Hilltoppers are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They'll play it safe and try for 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. Missed opportunity with the field goal, and the deficit is still 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Get it out on the screen. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get.
Fires one high and deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The short hands, it's Hilton. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the O? First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's West. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Grab near the sticks. It's Hutchison. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. And he missed it. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the Hilltoppers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy...
Into the secondary on the right. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Gonna look downfield again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw in 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man, it's Hutchinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rutgers.
Snags a quick pass on the left.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. The quick out. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking deep. Grabs it up the 25 in stride. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes the grab on the left. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. When you get your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Western Kentucky, 0.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Going close to the marker, it's Henry. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a man. It's Parks. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Bringing the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit again, and we know how that's gone today. And he'll envision the ball flight as he... They get through, and it's blocked.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, man.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. High the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Myers. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Hilltoppers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown Toppers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. takes the handoff. It's Durham. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Sharp. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day from you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, man. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Shoots it to the left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got some space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on his drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Quarterback making checks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete! And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players.